Oh, welcome back to the channel, townies! Before the roller coasters and crowds of Knott's Berry Farm, there was simply a wife and her famous chicken dinner. In 1934, Cordelia Knott started serving fried chicken, biscuits, and boysenberry pie to weary travelers along a dusty California road. Word spread fast, and the tiny tea room became a legendary restaurant, serving millions over the past century and helping turn a roadside stop into one of America's most famous theme parks. This is Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant.
And we're back!
Yes!
Actually, guys, we are literally sitting inside a Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant as we speak.
The chicken house.
Have you guys, the chicken house.
The chicken coop.
We're a coop. If you guys are familiar with Knott's Berry Farm, which is a pretty large amusement park here in Anaheim, not too far from Disneyland, actually, right on Beach Boulevard, then you are probably familiar with this restaurant. It's right on the street. You pass it as you enter the park. It's in a long strip of now other, types of candy shops and knick-knack and bric-a-brac. But, this restaurant has a lot of history here.
Never been here before.
Never been here before. This is our first time trying this place. We're here on a Saturday. And like I said, this is Anaheim, California. About an hour south of Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles.
Near the Mouse House.
Right near the Mouse House.
Oh, and right down the street from Medieval Times.
Medieval Times!
That still exists.
It's a thing. Yeah.
Still a thing.
They start us off with a little plate of these biscuits, as you can probably see, and a little boysenberry jam on the side, and a little plate of butter. And these are cute little buttermilk biscuits.
They're adorable.
You can tell that they're known for them. So let's give that a shot.
I don't know. So I think that these come with the dinners.
Wow, those are very good.
They good?
Yeah.
But you didn't have it with any boysenberry.
No, I'll try it with some boysenberry.
What was that? Crackers? You do not have crackers. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Right up.
It's because it's not Knott's Chicken Farm. It's Knott's Berry Farm.
Right.
So I honestly don't have any idea why it's called that.
Well,
We're not really big, roller coaster people. Believe it or not, they're going to call us crazy. The only time that we've been down to this Knott's Berry Farm is when it turns into Knott's Scary Farm.
yeah, which is a thing.
With our friends, we did.
All these theme parks are now putting on like a Halloween thing, which is very cool. So Knott's Berry Farm through the month of October, and I think late September to early November actually, turns into Knott's Scary Farm. So it shuts down early for the regular park, and they do like a switch over, and they have haunted mazes and themed actors that are dressed up to scare you. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So if you're ever down here during Halloween, that's something you should definitely do. So it's kind of fun.
Okay, yeah. So this jam is legit. I don't think I've ever been a huge boysenberry person. I mean, boysenberry is kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a normal, not like grape and strawberry. This is darn good.
So in the 1920s, Walter and Cordelia Knott, they were a married couple, leased land here in the farm country of Buena Park, where we are right now, and they began farming boysenberries and some other produce, but mainly boysenberries.
Interesting.
So they opened a boysenberry farm, and to supplement their income and attract customers, Cordelia started serving hot biscuits and homemade berry preserves at a little roadside stand right here along the street. So this literally started off with biscuits and preserves, and it also featured a little tea room where customers could sit and enjoy the biscuits and jam here while having some
Smart,
tea.
yeah.
And they also sold their preserves and stuff. So it was a way to draw in customers and sell their produce right here, right at the edge of their farm, which is kind of cool.
Was boysenberry an odd thing to like
I don't think it was very common here. You know, I don't know the etymology of the boysenberry, but you know, it's not as common in California. I know that for sure.
Well,
so in June of 1934, Cordelia Knott decided that she's going to expand the menu, and she's going to start serving country fried chicken to help support the family during the Great Depression. So that's basically how her chicken restaurant started. She had this little tea house, 5 tables, but she decided she's going to expand it, open the menu up, start serving chicken, help them get through the Great Depression, because I don't think they were selling a lot of boysenberries in the Depression. That's probably a thing. She served the first 8 dinners on her own wedding china for 65 cents each, and they sold out. So that was a turning point for her little restaurant. Word spread quickly, and crowds grew. The tea room expanded from 5 tables to 20 seats by the end of 1934,
Wow.
and then to 70 by 1936. And if you could see this place now, you're sitting in like a grocery store-sized restaurant with tons of little areas. We're like in a bar area right now, which is cool. They have a full bar here. But they have all these little dining rooms and stuff that are dedicated to the cause. So this place is a massive complex of
really
chicken
nice.
dinners. But to see that they started off in a little tea house with 5 seats is pretty cool. That's a pretty humble beginning.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Very nice table next to us that recommended the chicken and dumplings.
Yep.
We wanted to try because Matt's getting the traditional.
Yeah, I'm going to get the chicken dinner that she started serving from the first day. You know, chicken, mashed potatoes, either corn, or she has like a little cabbage with ham and a salad.
But it's not 69 cents, that's for sure.
And we got our side salads to start off with.
Yeah.
It comes with our meals. Boysenberry vinaigrette. In
There
case
go.
you haven't guessed it, Boysenberry is a running theme here at this restaurant. With the meals, you get a cup of their chicken noodle soup, which looks pretty good.
It's a little tiny cup, but that's all you need.
That's all you need. With a salad, you're kind of good to go.
Anytime we're at a restaurant, y'all know if we're going to see famous, we're going to get it. This is their Mrs. Knott's famous chicken noodle soup. We were going to get this anyways, but it does come with our meal.
Yep.
And so far, it's pretty damn good.
Is it good?
Like, I always think like it's chicken noodle soup. Like, how good can it be? Are you trying the boysenberry vinaigrette? Is it good?
It's excellent.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty amazing. This is pretty darn good. Have you tried the soup yet?
Not yet. I really like that boysenberry dressing. The vinaigrette.
Is it sweet?
It's slightly sweet, not overly like you thought it would be. And then it's like super pink. I mean, you could see it laying on the lettuce, but yeah, it still has a really nice vinaigrette flavor. It's excellent.
I mean, I think that for the price, the chicken dinner is like $27. I was talked into the chicken and dumplings. Can't remember how much it was because I was looking at the chicken pot pie, which is like $23. And honestly, not crazy prices for being attached to a touristy kind of,
But
place.
also, you get salad, soup, your meal, and dessert.
Oh yeah, you get dessert.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused about the rhubarb being available. It's an alternative to the chicken noodle soup, we guess, and the server brought us a complimentary cup of it.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused though because rhubarb is a seasonal fruit. We would know from owning a pie shop.
Yeah. I mean, it's chopped up with like apples and cherries, he said.
So I'm not sure why that's offered year round.
We're going to give it a shot, though. Looks pretty good. Oh, wow. That's so strange. It's soft and slightly sweet, a little tart like rhubarb is. I really like it, but
Yeah?
it's not something that I would replace the soup with, you know?
It's a soup, right?
No. It's almost like a dessert fruit. It's more like a fruit cup.
A fruit cup.
Yeah.
But why rhubarb?
Rhubarb kind of looks like an overgrown lettuce.
Actually really good.
It's not what you think it would be.
Damn. That is not what I expected because rhubarb is very tart. We know that. Part of the rhubarb stalk is very bitter, right? Wow, so far, I'm impressed because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, we have been to Disneyland many times. I never think the food is very good. It always is very mass produced. This is not though.
Well, this is the point of this whole episode because a lot of people think, like Disneyland, that the park came first and then they open restaurants inside the park. You theme them or whatever, and with Knott's, it's the opposite.
Okay.
The chicken restaurant came first.
I'm sorry, is this a case of which came first?
That's right.
The chicken restaurant?
Oh,
Hey,
God.
come on.
Oh, God.
Come on, you guys.
It absolutely is. It absolutely
I
is.
literally did not plan that.
Yeah.
That just came out.
It seems like you planned it.
From my hilarity, I didn't.
So by 1937 to 1940, the restaurant was serving thousands of dinners. I'm not kidding, thousands.
Wow.
And if you can imagine that from like a little roadside restaurant, that's pretty crazy.
Sorry, really quick. Do we know where people were coming from? Was it like
All over. Yeah. And in the 30s, by the way, Anaheim wasn't mecca of family entertainment that it is today. This was a rural area. We were talking a Boysenberry farm. And sometimes the lines were 3 hours long.
Oh my God.
Local staff simply couldn't keep up. So what do they do? Well, to entertain the guests while waiting for their meals, Walter Knott started adding attractions. Antique music boxes, rock gardens, waterfalls, a volcano. And then he brought in an Old West town.
Wait, what?
Which serves as the main area, like the Main Street USA of Knott's Berry Farm. If you know the park, when you walk in, all the buildings are Old West themed. Basically to give customers something to do while they waited for their table, because the restaurant was so busy.
Wow.
Again, the restaurant was here first. They quickly outgrew the space, and the centerpiece was the ghost town, and that evolved into what is known today as Knott's Berry Farm, Southern California's first themed amusement park.
What was the ghost town though?
It was a bunch of buildings that he had brought in that was an actual ghost town that he moved here.
What?
So it was an Old West town.
Wow.
That was abandoned. He moved the buildings here, renovated them a little bit, made it work for his Main Street.
I know he did it to entertain people while they were waiting, but why an Old West town?
Well, he was a big pioneer guy.
Oh, okay.
He had grown up and had done some pioneering himself, so he was really into it. And I think that was kind of his theme, his style. And it still is to this day. Knott's Berry Farm has an Old West theme. The original dinner, which is seasoned fried chicken, biscuits, mashed potatoes and gravy, green salad, corn or cabbage with ham, and boysenberry pie, has remained remarkably consistent since 1934. And that's what I ordered today.
Yeah.
Like Lindsay said, I got a chicken dinner, and then she got the chicken and dumpling.
Obviously, Cordelia, which by the way, I love that name. Cordelia had some sort of amazing recipe, right? For people to come from everywhere to try it.
Yeah.
She was magic. Or she sold her soul to the chicken devil. I don't know.
I think it's probably the second one. She seems like she dabbled in the arts. So, the restaurant became known for serving 1,000 chicken dinners per day.
Wow.
And welcoming more than 1 million visitors annually. This place is so unique because a lot of people think that they opened a theme park and put in a restaurant, when in fact they opened a restaurant and put in a theme park.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
That's really backwards.
Imagine having a restaurant so popular and so, hard to get into that you literally have to build amusements for your guests while they wait.
And built only on boysenberry. Really? Like, that's how it began.
So Walter and Cordelia had 4 children. Russell was the son, and they had 3 daughters, Virginia, Tony, and Marion. Cordelia Knott died in 1974 at the age of 84. And Walter Knott continued to live on the farm here until his death in 1981.
Okay.
A week before his 92nd birthday.
Wow. Good for him.
Yep. So Knott's Berry Farm and the Chicken Dinner Restaurant was owned and operated by the Knott family until it was sold to Cedar Fair out of Sandusky, Ohio in 1997. And if you're familiar, if you're from the Midwest,
Cedar Point.
Cedar Point, Kings Island.
I'm from Ohio.
Yep, all these places. They even own one out by me, Dorney Park in Wildwater Kingdom in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And so the park was recently sold, though, to Six Flags in as of 2024, July 1st, 2024.
From Cedar Point. Wait,
From
Six
Cedar,
Flags
yeah,
purchased it.
From Cedar Fair Amusements to Six Flags Amusements in 2024. So this is now part of the Six Flags family. So yeah, that's a brief history of Mrs. Knott's chicken dinner restaurant here at Knott's Berry Farm in Anaheim, California. And I have to say, like, out of all the places that we've been to, this one has the most unusual, start. From humble farm, roadside stand to centerpiece of a amusement park conglomerate, all because of a wife and her ability to, cook some mighty good chicken, I imagine.
That's right. This better be damn good chicken.
We're about to find out, I think. As you probably have guessed, our chicken has arrived. Lindsay's chicken and dumpling looks legit. Mrs. Knott's fried chicken, I'm going to go ahead and say this looks like some good chicken. I'm going to try it.
It does look like good chicken. Fried chicken can be hard to make. It can be very bland, like it's not, I don't think it's something that always comes out right. How is it?
I mean, honestly, maybe top 5 chicken.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm not kidding, guys.
That good.
Yeah, look at it. It's super juicy. I mean, it's dripping.
Yeah, it's dripping. I can see it dripping down the plate.
Not dry. The breading is like seasoned perfectly. Honestly, some really good chicken. Your chicken and dumplings is looking good too.
Not a chicken and dumplings kind of person. I wouldn't normally order chicken and dumplings, but again, we wanted to try something different because Matt was getting the famous meal. Let's try this. Sorry, guys.
Now these are Southern style dumplings, he said, but
Yeah, what does that mean?
my grandmother kind of made the same type of dumplings. There are 2 schools of thought on dumplings. You have the biscuit style dumplings, which is like what most people think of when they think of chicken and dumplings. And that's like the strips. They're kind of like Cracker Barrel style chicken and dumplings. And then you have like almost like the I want to say like bready dumplings.
This is okay. So I definitely would not have gotten the chicken noodle soup if I got the chicken and dumplings because it's definitely a similar consistency. But guys, like it's packed with flavor. There's a ton of chicken in here. I've had dumplings when Matt has ordered chicken and dumplings, and it doesn't taste anything like this.
No.
This is really good. It just has a ton of flavor. Like this is comfort food. Like this is ultimate comfort food. On a rainy, cold night, which we rarely get in Southern California, this would be like my go-to for sure.
Absolutely.
It's very good.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I might consider waiting 3 hours for this chicken.
Really?
Yeah. It's that good.
I'm gonna have a bite.
Yeah, have some.
And also we got corn with it. How did I get corn with this? There's a random bowl of corn. Comes with the dumplings.
You have a choice. I got the cabbage with ham. You can see little chunks of ham in there. She got corn, so I just grabbed the cabbage. But you can see it's the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, how's that?
I'm about to tell you.
I'm so full already.
Oh, that's very good.
I'm gonna go with this thigh.
Yeah, go with the thigh.
Where can I get in on this?
Right there. That's your first bite right there.
That right there?
Perfect bite.
How do I get in? I can't bite it from the top.
You bite it from the top. It's just chicken rolls.
Oh my god.
Verdict?
Wow, that's really good. That is probably some of the best fried chicken I've ever had.
I'm not kidding.
Cordelia.
Yeah, you go, girl. I don't know what the secret is. I don't know. I don't care. I just like that there are places like this that you can still visit.
Wow.
To try some chicken that got its start in 1934. Turn of the basically. This chicken came out of the Depression.
But they do have, we wanted to mention, a to-go area. So you don't have to come into the restaurant. You can get it to go. They have to do big business from that with families. You know, I would even as a family, if we came here to the park, instead of like sitting down, you got tired kids, grab a couple of buckets and go home and enjoy it at home. So they do probably big business out of that to-go section of the restaurant.
I think you're right. I think you're right about that. It seems like, and by the way, when we passed it, it was busy. So there was a lot of chicken coming out of that thing too. So all in all, guys, I think that this place is amazing.
Would you say it's winner, winner, chicken dinner?
I would not say that out loud.
I literally did not think of this stuff ahead of time.
See, this is all coming to her fresh, guys. I'm so happy we came down here. You know, we happened to be in Anaheim today. This was on the list of places we wanted to visit, and I'm really glad we made the trek because
I think it was the most fun we have had.
This has such a unique story and such a unique family history and such a unique outcome for our restaurant. I mean, who would have thought? Nobody would have thought in 1934 when she's serving her first 8 meals on her wedding china that someday there's going to be a theme park attached to this restaurant. Okay, guys, with every meal comes a dessert. Either a slice of boysenberry pie, as you see, or apple. We took the apple.
Cherry.
Cherry,
Yeah, I heard him say at the next table, cherry.
Or cherry. We took apple and boysenberry. We took the apple to go, and the boysenberry here. So we're gonna give it to our official pie taster.
Wait, I'm not the resident pie taster.
What if you say it's good?
You
then they
are.
send the pro in.
You are. You ready?
Oh yeah, that's really good. It's fresh. You can still have it still has some of the seeds in it, but
I can see why they picked boysenberry and apple and cherry because it sits up easily.
Yep. The filling is
Can't tell you
very, very good.
how many pies we destroyed by the filling just pouring out.
That's real good.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, guys,
Damn you, Mrs. Knott.
is there something you make that isn't good, Mrs. Knotts? We're gonna continue trying to work through some of this, and then we'll get outside and let you know what we think.
See you outside.
We'll see you outside. Well, guys, we are at the car.
Yeah.
Already gone from the restaurant. Unbelievably full.
Yes.
Unbelievably satisfied. Unbelievably happy.
We set it all inside.
Yeah.
Great food, great people. You know, the only thing is obviously it's in outside of the park.
Yeah, you have to park in like a special parking lot, but they do validate.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Very nice. It's a metered parking just for there. But we had a wonderful time. You can see one of the decommissioned roller coasters behind us.
An old wooden one is pretty cool.
So if you're ever in Anaheim and you're feeling like the best chicken meal you've ever
Seriously.
come on down.
Yep, and if you're at Knott's Berry Farm, by all means, please stop in and eat.
That's right.
It's worth it.
Really, really quick. Lindsay's Cost Corner. You're looking at $27 for Matt's classic fried chicken dinner. We told you everything that came with that. Chicken and dumplings was about $23, $24. Glass of wine. Sorry, Dad. $14.
Yeah, I'll get you.
And to me, all of it was worth it. It came to about $75.
Yep.
And we had a ton of food. We're bringing home a ton of food, including the pie and everything. So.
Well, if you're a fan of the channel, you know what time it is. It's time for the Sasquatch Scale. Ah! Guys, this place is going to get.
I'm gonna be quiet.
3 squatches.
Fair.
My butt was a little sore at the end, but wooden chairs, you know, the basics. A couple of booths here and there. All in all, you'll find a chair that'll fit you. Well, guys, we're moving on to the next spot because we have to work off some of this chicken. But until then, like and subscribe below, guys. It's really pushing the channel forward, as you know, and we need your help doing it.
And as always, stay hungry.
Stay hungry, guys. We'll see you out there.
See you out there.